I want to do a mini business course with you and highlight three things. You run a very popular private group on Facebook, uh, uh, um, uh, Michigan Canna Pros, MI Canna Pros,
Correct.
and running a private group is of any, regardless of whatever industry you're in, is a difficult task. It's difficult to find the niche. It's difficult to get the audience. It's difficult to keep them engaged. You've done it very successfully. And so, what are kind of the three secrets to building a private group? Yours is on Facebook, and keeping it going and keeping people engaged. What would number one be?
Yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, making sure that you're posting relevant information. I mean, this group started 5.5 years ago, and it was slow out of the gates. I was doing most of the posting, and it was just me and one other person. And then I brought somebody else on, and then we kept kind of like having a slow, a slow growth, consistent growth, and then things just kind of uh, took on a life of their own, and here we are 5 years later, where it's been a lot of work, right? Somebody, it's my baby, so I have to. No one's going to take care of my baby for me, so I still do a lot of work. We're up to 9,200 members. We've probably declined 9,200 members, so we're very, particular about who we let in, quality over quantity, all the time, every day, all day. That's always been my motto and always will be. And it's slow and steady wins the race. I mean, you just got to stay on the path, be consistent, be persistent, and you know, you kind of turn into like the police slash referee sometimes, because you want to keep it clean, you want to make sure people are not out of line, you want to make sure people aren't trying to do things that they shouldn't be doing. So that there's a lot of, you have to kind of be judge and jury sometimes.
Yeah,
But I look back and I say to myself, um, that really is my biggest accomplishment, is starting a Facebook group that makes no money. And what it's done, obviously, it's given me a platform to be able to try and monetize it. Number one, through um, the cannabis real estate brokerage that I do, and number two, now through events, which I started hosting cannabis, B2B networking events, about 2 years ago, and we're actually having another one coming up April 4th in Detroit, where we're anticipating our biggest turnout. We have outgrown our last facility and are expecting anywhere in the neighborhood of 500 to 600 people. So,
yeah,
starting a Facebook group is great. It's fun, it's exciting, you know, but I think at some point, once it gets to a certain point, you really need to start thinking about next level stuff,
yeah,
right? What can I do to leverage this platform? How can I have it, you know, benefit more, benefit myself more, and as well as benefiting others, because of course that's what it also does. It's a great resource of information. Now there's people that post, not just myself, and there's a lot of engagement. There's a lot of dialogue, and there's a lot of business being done. And that's really what's kind of helped propel it to become, the most interactive platform on any social media uh,
yeah.
platform that focuses on the Michigan licensed cannabis market. And it has definitely been, great for myself in expanding, my services.
Yeah. Well, what I'm hearing you say is, you have you got great content for your audience that you're continually posting. You're making sure that the person and the people who are joining are quality, slow and steady, and then taking the audience that you built, monetizing it in ways that are also in alignment with you, as well as the members, and that where you can really bring value. So I appreciate that, and think community, regardless of what industry you're in, you can just overlay those philosophies and really make them work.